Activate your personal shield
Then get your trait level to 3
because it's time for the Star Wars Battlefront podcast.
Recently, EA has been posting news on their Battlefront 2 website mentioning new classes, weapons, and details. I'm Sage from the Star Wars Battlefront podcast. Welcome to the first episode of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 News Roundup. In this series, I'll be bringing you all of the content on the Battlefront 2 news website. On episode 1, I'll be going over the post that they've made on Inferno Squad. Let's get started. Meet the hero of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Commander Iden Versio leads Inferno Squad. By the time the events of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 campaign unfold, Commander Iden Versio is already an Imperial hero with few peers. Her journey will carry her through the Rebel victory at Endor to the rise of the First Order. But before she was the leader of the elite Imperial Special Forces unit Inferno Squad, she was working her way through the ranks of the Empire. Iden's heroic rise could be called destiny, or at least predestination. Iden is the child of Admiral Garrick Versio of the Imperial Security Bureau. Garrick's vision of the Empire is deeply pragmatic and singular. Strength is necessary to maintain order, and the Empire is strength incarnate. He extends this conviction into his relationship with his daughter, mercilessly pushing Iden and constantly testing her limits. Iden's mother, Zihei Versio, is a prominent artist. Like Iden's father, Zihei is a respected servant of the Empire, and her work includes propaganda posters deployed by the Imperial Regimen. Iden's relationship with her parents is a complicated affair. She embodies elements of her father's strength and her mother's creative curiosity, but tension exists in her family thanks largely to her father's imposing and often disruptive presence. Despite her prestigious pedigree, Iden enjoys no favoritism in her rapid advance through the Imperial ranks. Her success is truly of her own making, a mixture of ability and determination. Iden is a pilot of exceptional capability and stature. She's an expert at coaxing the last ounce of potential performance from the fast but fragile TIE fighter. Her dogfighting skills are exceeded only by her aptitude for personal combat, with a deadliness honed by exquisite tutelage and lethal experience that belies her age. Iden is an intuitive, smart, and dangerous Special Forces soldier. Trained from a young age for leadership and instructed at the Imperial Academy on Coruscant, Iden excelled in her studies. She graduated with distinction and immediately proved herself worthy of standing among the Empire's warriors. Iden was part of the TIE contingent battling the Rebel assault on the first Death Star. She was in pursuit of a fleeing Rebel starfighter when Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fired the shots that blew the Emperor's super weapon apart. Iden managed to escape to a nearby moon of Yavin and eventually back to Imperial forces. After the destruction of the battle station, Iden continued to fight against the Rebel Alliance, growing in skill as the Galactic Civil War spread to every corner of the Empire. By the time of the Battle of Endor, Iden is already a veteran warrior, despite her relative youth. As the story of Star Wars Battlefront 2 opens, she has ascended to the command of Inferno Squad, a small secret cadre of expert commandos. Early in the game, her team is dispatched to the Force Moon. From her vantage point on the surface, Iden will witness the second Death Star exploding before her eyes, an event that radically changes the course of her life and sets her on a collision course with some of the greatest heroes in Star Wars. Join Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2, Iden, Del, and Hask. In a galaxy of conflict, not all heroes choose the path of rebellion. Loyalty and bravery know many forms, and many proudly pledge to the cause of the Empire. Strip off the iconic stormtrooper mask or fighter pilot helmet and you'll find a distinctive individual underneath. Among the most elite of their ranks are the members of Inferno Squad, the Emperor's personal special ops team tasked with completing the missions others can't. Their leader is Commander Iden Versio, a young and brave Imperial commander raised under the tutelage of her father, Admiral Garrick Versio. Inferno Squad has grown into something of a family over the course of a long galactic civil war. Iden's two closest teammates are Gideon Hask and Del Meeko, extraordinary soldiers in their own right. Raised under disciplined tutelage and exquisitely conditioned, Hask is a methodical and gifted tactician. Deeply pragmatic and committed to the Empire, Hask is a fighter who gets the job done regardless of the cost. Del Meeko is a veteran, a professional soldier with a deep respect for Iden's superior abilities. Like Hask, he's an accomplished warrior, but he also thinks carefully about his actions and their implications. Acting as the moral compass of Inferno Squad, Del still defers to Iden's judgment and expertise, while offering his own counsel and support. Together, they form a task equally adept at subterfuge and brute force. You'll have the opportunity to join Aiden, Hask, and Dell on their epic adventure November 17th on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Origin for PC. Pre-order Star Wars Battlefront 2 now and get Star Wars Battlefront 2 The Last Jedi Heroes bonus content on day one. That's all for this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. If you would like to see more content, hit the subscribe button. If you really want to see more content, subscribe and activate notifications to get notified when we upload new content. If you'd like to hear more content, you can head over to our podcast, soundcloud.com/battlefront-podcast, where we cover all the news in more depth. As always, may the Force be with you.